Good now to you. We are pleased to be here with you in this now moment to discuss with you all of these exciting topics that you have proposed to us in this now moment. Isn't it wonderful to know that there are so many things to be concerned about, things to fret over, things to be consumed with in your attention, problems to solve? Without problems to solve, what would one do with one's time? Sitting around all day in a state of complete comfort, in a state of complete balance, and of complete knowing of all that is being in perfect order. Therefore, these problems, these issues that you are facing are indeed precious to you. Not to say that that does not mean that equally precious are the solutions as they arrive through you. We will attempt and desire to aid in allowing these solutions to come into your awareness so that you are better poised to act upon them. The usual suspects are present in this now, the usual of relationship, yes, health, yes, finance, yes, or abundance, sustenance, how to make things work, how to get past this particular roadblock, this particular wall that has appeared within your experiencing. And in the reality of all that is, these are those consistent themes. These are the stumbling stones, the ones that you do trip over countless times, and that you collectively as a group have within your frame of reference to lean upon each other with. Often, you do not know how to advise one another, but you do all indeed have much experience with your discomfort when it comes to relating or when it comes to health or maintaining the physical vessel in equilibrium. And when it comes to managing and making sure that there is a balance between your passions and the way that you put your food on your table. We assure you that the answer always lies in the knowing and having faith that all is well, even when it does not feel that anything is. Because ultimately, the fact that you have woken up in this now moment, in this morning, in this day, to this now, to be able to address and apply anything that you are learning to your daily experiencing is evidence in and of itself that you are capable indeed to find the solutions that are the most pleasing to you. We will start with the lessons that come through relating. These lessons begin the moment you are born, because as you arrive through the birth canal, you are already in relationship with your mother being, with your family members, and are taking your cue immediately from the ways that you interact with them. Infants have the ability and the, shall we say, padding or insurance policy so that in their very first formative moments of existence, they do not have any perception of the separation that does arrive with the creation of one's own identity and ego. Therefore, little babies are very much aligned with unity consciousness. They are very much aligned with simply their existence, their ability to exist and to have survival, but they are not causing that many problems for themselves. Please do keep in mind as you move towards your enlightenment nature that you as an infant did manage to survive, even if you were not creating all form of problems with your computer mind. You as an infant did have indeed needs and wants and desires, but you did not have problems that you yourself believed yourself to have to solve. Yes, beings did come into your awareness to provide those solutions for those problems, but that miracle has never ended for you. It is in your mind that you believe that efforting is required. If your relationships are not feeling satisfactory to you, it is not an indication that a change needs to be made within the relationship or that something about that other being is necessary to be changed or resolved. It is an indication to you, your feelings, about that relationship are an indication to you that you have either outgrown that relationship, need to take a distance or space from that relationship, or that your own manner of relating and being in relationship is in a state of needing to be adjusted or resolved in order to find harmony again in that relationship. Relationship issues are never about the other person, they're only ever about you. Even in relationship with someone who is abusive, the relationship is about you and your choices as to whether or not to stay in that relationship, in that proximity, to make up other reasons why you would not love yourself enough to move out of that relationship. We do understand there are situations and circumstances that make it seem impossible to leave a relationship or to leave a proximity or to resolve something. But these are requests from your inner being and from the existence itself for you to love yourself even deeper and even further, for you to give yourself the grace of knowing that you deserve better and moving on from that relationship. With regards to the specific of the question that was asked, we would say that there's no need to dive into the specifics. You have learned much from the interaction with this being, including that you do not like to do so, and there is readjustment that is necessary on your part to either distance yourself from this being and any circumstance and situation that is connected with that interaction, or to find ways so that you are not bothered by it any longer. Moving on to health issues. Your body is your best friend. Your body has been with you through every experience in your entire human lifetime. It is a constant barometer of what is correct and not correct for you. There are many things that are correct and incorrect for you, including environment, including relationship, including proximity or location, including many other aspects of one's life. And when something does go off in terms of the health situation, or there is discomfort, or there is pain, or there is disability, then it is an indication that there is work to be done on a level that is very profound regarding finding out who you desire to be, what you desire to be, and reaching towards those end goals. This said, we do not say that you should have anger for yourself for having created some sort of ailment, or that you should beat yourself up and say that you are not in alignment. Indeed, no. What we are saying is that your body is an intelligent, collaborative component to your existence that is, in its way, leading you towards more of yourself. Surrendering to whatever it is ailing you is one of the ways that one can find out where this river is leading. That does not mean surrendering and not taking care of yourself. No, indeed, it means becoming even more exquisite in the manners in which you take care of yourself. You mentioned that you are an artist, that you are someone who has creativity, that you would like to be able to be in a space where you are doing this, but it is your body that is preventing you from doing so. Please indicate to yourself those artists from the past who have been in similar situations or circumstances. Those, for example, who were going blind and continued to create their art. Those, for example, who were paralyzed and continued to paint with their teeth. There are many ways to be an artist, because being an artist is not the external matter that you are creating. Instead, it is that internal expression that can come out in a myriad of ways. As you allow yourself to move into a space where you are finding how to be your art, how to make your life, however complicated it may seem in this now moment, your artwork, your body will begin to collaborate with you in more direct and coherent ways. Again, this does not mean that one does not have compassion for you, that we do not have compassion for you. We do understand that the body speaking in the form of pain or limitation is very much indeed in your face type of experience that cannot easily be let go of simply because someone such as us has said that you should let go of it. There is much value in the journey that you are on, even if the journey that you are on is not the one that is of your preference. It is regardless the one that is leading you to the most development of the isness that you truly want to be that is possible in this now moment. You can, of course, at any time explore any form of modality or action that brings some release or comfort to you while you have compassion for yourself for experiencing this very difficult circumstance. With regards to being in a work position when one would prefer to be following their passion and does not know how to make ends meet, well, that is also a case in which one is being requested to step into their deepest intelligence, their deepest knowing, their deepest innovativity, and to create a new reality for themselves. You do have passion to follow spiritual teachings, to be even yourself some level of spiritual provider or teacher, and believe that you cannot do it if you do not quit your day job, which is indeed what is putting food on the table. This is not the case. We would say to start now, start anyway, start in your spare time, find those minutes, those moments in which you can be more and more of yourself, and watch how filling that bucket of being yourself in more and more moments does one day tip over into you being fully yourself, having the ability to quit your job, or alternately, no longer wanting to because your job is an insignificant aspect of your day while you are living as your spiritual being throughout the entire portion of the day. In regards to validation and or the dark night of the soul, we will say to both of you, it is a question of hanging in there. The state you find yourself in, whether it be wanting to have that reassurance, whether it be feeling like the world is crumbling around you, are temporary. The only thing that one has to do is wait, feel, be with those energies, be with whatever is appearing, and deal with it to the best of your ability. Make the choice that you will deal with all of the things, the emotions and the thoughts and the circumstances and the situations to the best of your now ability. Each time you make this choice to deal with life to the best of your now ability, you are making a commitment, a promise to existence and your higher self that you are ready to step into an up level, even if it is just of a degree, to the next what is best to your current now ability. You are flipping through each now moment. If you can hold the intention of, I am patient in waiting for this discomfort or this non-preference to move on and allow its release of me in this particular circumstance, moving on to something else, then you can very confidently be wherever it is you are up until such point as you are somewhere else or somewhere is perceived to be somewhere else. Existence is moving through you, not the other way around. Therefore, any wave that is hitting you will pass. Any situation that is presented to you will move on. You are also guaranteed this because of the mortal nature of your physical vessel. Even if everything we are saying is wrong, one day you will simply be ash. So, no problem. Keep the concept of no worries, no problem as a mantra for yourself. See the problem and laugh in its face. This is not really a problem. Yes, I have to address it. Yes, I have to deal with it. Yes, it is a situation or a circumstance, but it is not really a problem because one day I will be ash. Now, we are not saying to jump to that state of being because that is no fun, at least from the human perspective. But what we are saying is that you can release and relinquish these burdens, put them down, let someone else pick them up. Someone else will. The same way that when you were an infant, you did somehow manage to get milk in your belly. Maybe it required extra screaming. Maybe it required extra fretting. But it did occur, and it can occur again as well. With that, we will leave you with the light and the love of 1,000 suns. And have a wonderful day. A night night.